Let me tell you something unique about the Banyamulenge people. We are a Congolese community who live in the high plateaus of South Kivu, where the mountains stretch wide and green, and the cattle graze freely in the valleys. Our name, Banyamulenge, comes from the Mulenge Hills where our ancestors first settled. For generations, the highlands have been our home, and everything about us, our culture, our traditions, our way of life, is tied to that land. We are known as cattle herders and farmers. The sound of cattle bells, the sight of green pastures, and the rhythm of farming seasons are part of who we are. Our lives are simple, but in our simplicity, there is dignity, beauty, and unity. One of the most unique things about the Banyamulenge is the way we see family. For us, family is not just parents, children, brothers, and sisters. Family extends much further. We organize ourselves into what we call houses. These houses are not buildings, but lineages that come from our great-grandparents. A house might have begun with 2 or 3 brothers long ago, but today it is a huge extended family. We have many houses: Banyamulenge, Abega, Abasinzira, Abanyakarama, and many others. Each house is large, and everyone within that house is considered related. It does not matter if they are cousins, uncles, aunties, or distant relatives. If they are from the same house, they are family. This is why tradition is very clear. You cannot marry from your father's house, because that bloodline defines who you are. No matter how many generations pass, anyone tied to your father's house is considered kin. But from your mother's house, marriage is permitted because the houses trace identity through the father. This tradition is not just about marriage. It is about respect, belonging, and knowing who you are. From childhood, we are taught the importance of knowing our house and our family line. When we introduce ourselves, we do not only say our first and last names, we also say what house our father is from and what house our mother is from. If you know more, you can go even deeper, naming your grandparents, your great-grandparents, and even your great-great-grandparents. Some can trace their introductions through many generations, linking themselves to their ancestral line. This way of introducing ourselves is more than custom. It is memory. It is a way of keeping our ancestors alive in our words and making sure that we never forget where we come from. It is also a way of protecting family, because by saying who we are, we ensure that we do not fall in love with or marry someone who could be our brother or our sister. It keeps our bloodlines respected and our traditions honored. What makes this so unique is that it means we are all connected. If you sit with Banyamulenge people long enough, you will always discover links. Someone's grandfather was the brother of another's great-grandmother. Someone's father's house connects to your mother's house. Somewhere, somehow, the family lines meet. And that is why we live in unity. Because when you look around, you realize we are all family. We are all linked. This unity is what defines the Banyamulenge. It shapes how we raise our children, how we celebrate our culture, how we worship together, and how we carry ourselves with dignity. Women wear brightly colored kiteng fabrics, the cloth wrapped from the waist down, a matching design top, and a headscarf tied in the same pattern. It is beautiful, modest, and proud. Men dress simply in modern clothing, but often carry wooden sticks, not as weapons, but as symbols of farming, herding, and responsibility. We are not a people who rely on jewelry or decoration to show wealth or beauty. Our simplicity is our strength. Our identity is carried in our traditions, in our houses, and in our unity. So who are the Banyamulenge? We are a Congolese people of the highlands. We are farmers and herders, mothers and fathers, children and elders. We are houses, lineages, and families that stretch across generations. We are connected through our fathers' names and through the memory of our ancestors. And above all, we are united, because in one way or another, we are all family. That is what makes us who we are. That is what makes us Banyamulenge.